Having seen Grow a Garden on decline and Steal Brainrot take over, Jandel, the developer of the game, came up with the genius idea of combining the two, making Plants vs Brainrots, a game where plants battle brainrots. Essentially Grow a Garden vs Steal Brainrot. Hello everyone, it's your local lunatic here. I make videos reviewing Roblox games, so if that's something you're interested in, let me know by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Also click the little bell icon to be notified every time I upload. It would be greatly appreciated and really help the channel. And without wasting more of your time, let's get back into the video. Plants vs Brainrots, a game about plants fighting brainrots. It's literally just Plants vs Zombies, but with the added fun of pay-to-win game passes. Woohoo! Yippee! It wouldn't be a success to Grow a Garden if you were able to go anywhere or do anything without 10 game passes being shoved in your face. That's what the Plants vs Zombies games were missing. But apparently the latest installment, Plants vs Zombies 3, has this too. Finally, now it's playable! And as you can see, the fans love it! I know I said earlier that Plants vs Brainrots is literally just Plants vs Zombies, but that's not really true. It's the same concept of plants fighting evil creatures, but the games are very different, especially when it comes to the gameplay. In Plants vs Zombies, you get waves of zombies attacking you, trying to infiltrate your home, and you fend them off with the plants. You're constantly purchasing and placing down more and more plants as you earn money killing the zombies. You're constantly doing stuff. In Plants vs Brainrots, however, the gameplay is practically non-existent. You purchase plant, place plant, wait for plant to grow, and then just sit there and do nothing as your plant fights off the brainrots. You can fight too if you really want, but you're weak as hell, so there's zero point of doing it. But you can beat the brainrots with a baseball bat, but that would be animal abuse, or brainrot abuse I guess, or number abuse, or whatever the f this thing is abuse. But once again, you can. It doesn't matter at all though if you only have one plant and is unable to defeat all the brainrots. Nothing happens once the brainrots reach your base, they just disappear. There's no game over or anything. The only thing that happens is that you don't get the brainrot. Yeah, that's another difference between the games. In this game, you collect the brainrots that your plants lay, and then you can place them down and they'll generate money for you. You spend the money on rebirths and better seeds. Also, they seriously need to fix this stupid inventory system because it's way too difficult to navigate. Like, I don't know the name of these stupid things. Actually, I do know the name of quite a few of them now. I hate the fact that I do. So you're just AFK, it's an AFK grinding game. That's what it is, that's all you do. Now occasionally you will have to sell your inventory because your bags get full, but that's it. Now that's what I call gaming. Jandel really seems to have a knack for making games where you do absolutely nothing. You also need to check the seed stocks every 5 minutes. Yes, Plants vs Brainrots has the same stupid stock system as Grow a Garden does, because God forbid being able to make progress in a game whenever you feel like it. Why do you want to do that when you can wait hours for the seed you need to hopefully get restocked? There's like 1% chance of the rare seeds actually getting restocked. Why? Why is this here? Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I don't know why it's here, because I know exactly why it's here. It's the same reason everything in the game is the way it is. It's the whole reason why the game exists at all. Greed! You gotta play during the admin abuse. The very boring admin abuse. Can you even call this admin abuse? Does this even qualify? I kid you not, all they do for admin abuse in this game is just change the color of the ground and the tunnel. Oh boy, how fun and exciting. The developers of the game clearly think so, as they've decided to do this not once, not twice, but a whopping 3 times every weekend. I know that the player base of this game doesn't care about the spectacle of the events, it doesn't matter to them. All they really care about is the crazy seed stocks and the rare brainrots the devs spawn in. But I don't know, to me, this just feels lazy. Take the Stranger Things upside down event they have, for example. All they did was make the tunnel look like a portal, and they've just rotated the brainrots upside down and called it a day. At this point, I don't really feel like they can call this admin abuse anymore. Like, where's the abuse part? Where's the chaos and destruction? Also, 3 admin abuses every weekend? Is too much. It's way too much. Especially when you take into consideration that every other front page game is doing admin abuse on the same day. Often at the exact same time of the day. And a lot of these games have the exact same player base. I know Grow a Garden and Steal Brainrot have pretty much the exact same player base. And obviously Plants vs Brainrots, which is a combination of those two, is gonna have the same player base. And it goes beyond that too. A lot of the Grow a Garden players probably also play games like Fish and Fish It. If they like something as boring as gardening, they probably enjoy fishing too. And these games also do admin abuse. Let's also throw in those 2 games for good measure. as they are very similar to Grow a Garden 2, so they probably have the same player base as well, so there's a lot. I've been recording all of these videos around the same time, so I've had to juggle all of these games and their admin abuses. I often end up not being able to do one because another game I was making a video on and planned on uploading earlier did its admin abuse at the exact same time. And these games, they keep changing the time of the day that they do it, constantly. Like one week it's 5 PM, next week it's at 3. I'm starting to get really sick of admin abuses. I'm so tired of them. Also, anyone else tired of the whole front page looking like this every Saturday? You don't technically have to play during the admin abuses to get the good stuff. There is another way of getting the OP things in the game, and that's by using the power of Mom's stolen credit card. That's right, pay to win. What's that? Is the seed you want not currently in stock? Why not just buy with Robux? Not happy with the current seed stocks? Why not just restock it with Robux? Alright, I'm not doing this bit again, you get it. It's the exact same as Grow a Garden. There's also a story mode in the game. Why the quotation marks? Cause the story is as simple as plants fighting brainrots. That's it, that's the whole story. That's as deep as it goes. You can just read the title of the game and you already know the whole story. I don't know why they call this a story mode. It should have been called a mission mode, cause that's what it is. There is the new Beanie King, who has a little bit of dialogue, but it's just him ordering his army of brainrots to attack you. There's no story here. I got so excited when I saw that there was a story mode in the game, but of course it was just wishful thinking that the game would actually have any depth to it. Nope, it's just the same slop as always. So there it is, that's Plants vs Brainrots. What do I think of the game? I think you should play Plants vs Zombies instead. The original one, that is, not the new ones, those suck as well. As this game sucks. It's boring, all you do is just AFK grind, and it's flooded with pay-to-win game passes. It's just like Grow a Garden. It sucks. At least Steal a Brainrot had gameplay, you know? That game was also pay-to-win slop, but at least you didn't just AFK grind. Actually, you couldn't go AFK in that game, cause then all your stuff would get stolen. But that honestly made it more fun. Maybe they should add the ability to steal in this game too. If they do, they're probably gonna make you pay Robux to do it, just like in Grow a Garden. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to let me know. And also click the little bell icon to never miss an upload. I think this was the final entry in the Grow a Garden and Steal a Brainrot saga. Surely there are no more garden games or Brainrot games. Wait, what's that? No. No. No! No, there's another one! And another one! 14,000 players? 18,000 players? 31,000 players? No. No, 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 no. No, you can't make me. I won't do it. I refuse. I'm done. I'm done with Brainrot. I'm done with slop. I want to play a good game. I want to play something I'll actually enjoy. Please. No. No. No.